Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is April 4th, 2017, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the economic calendar first, a few things coming up today. Construction PMI coming out of Great Britain, and that's going to be at 10:30 South African time. And then later on, we're going to have the after effects, and we're going to see that right now, of the Aussie dollar rate decision, which is happening imminently right now, and we'll go over the charts just shortly. And so the governor will be speaking at 11:15 South African time this morning, so that should shake up some things in the Aussie dollar. And then at 4:30 p.m. South African time this afternoon, we have ECB President Draghi will be speaking. Obviously, that's going to affect the euro. And looking at the euro, let's start out. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we've had this reversal from last week. We didn't really have much of a move. Mondays are usually slower and quieter. We traded within this very tight range, really. So we're a little bit flatlining here. So I'm not sure if the market is just waiting for some sort of decision or some sort of indication from Draghi to see which way we're going to go. But as we do, we come down into this lower part of this range, might be a good idea to start, easing into the position on the long side, because we are trading in this range. Okay, we want to, I sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to start buying when it's below the moving averages, but under these circumstances, we've had a very nice move earlier, and we did have some consistency to it, and then we had a correction right afterwards, but we're still in that range. Okay, there's nothing that's going to tell us that, listen, this is a clear sell-off and this is a clear sell. So look at this up today and check it out, as Draghi will be speaking later today. Looking at the USD ZAR. Okay, this is a major move, and we're continuing it. Okay, we haven't really corrected it. We haven't closed the gap, and we're really closing in this semi-resistance level at 1384. So let's see if this is going to continue weakening, if the ZAR is going to continue weakening and it's continue going up. Okay, might want to look to buy the dips. This was a good position to really buy it in, as it just, retraced a little bit, but took it right back and even further higher. So look at the USD ZAR later today and see how that unfolds. Looking at gold, we're pretty much flatlining here. Okay, we didn't move that much from yesterday, 1254 to 1255, and now we're trading at 1256. So gold's going to be a major player into this second quarter of our trading year of 2017. So I'd like to see some sort of continued momentum. Okay, it's not going to be a perfect chart that it's going to go completely going up, but as you can see, we are coming to this major resistance level. So if we do decide to pop up, it might be a really good decision to load up into it as we go into this 1290 1300 level again. Okay, so keep an eye on this, because this could really, if it starts getting some momentum above 1250 1260, okay, we could definitely see it continue going even to 1300. So I'd like to just maybe put some alerts in there, and to see if the bar does close above this 1260 level to take it up on the high side. Otherwise, just make sure that you're putting some sort of stop loss on the downside in case it does decide to trade within the range of 1255 to 1246-ish level. Looking at the Aussie dollar right here. Okay, so the news just came out. As you can see, we're trading just below, okay, 70.76, and we're going further down. Let's see how much further down we can go. As you can see here, not much of support between here and 75. 500-ish level right here, and then 74.99. So if this continues going down, this might be a reactional move, and we might see some sort of bounce later today, as the governor will be speaking of the Central Bank of Australia. So keep an eye on this later today, but as you can see, it's really the news is coming out as we're speaking, and the reaction is a little bit negative for the Aussie dollar. Looking at the Dow Jones, okay, this is something that's really been on my radar a lot, because if I'm looking at the US stocks, okay, the individual stocks are actually making higher highs and they're on their dead highs. But as you can see here, the Dow Jones is selling off a little bit. Okay, from our all-time highs, we're selling off even about 300 points. No, excuse me, 600 points. So we're at this bottom of this range here. So it could be that we may catch up, okay, which is the leading indicator, which is the lagging indicator. Sometimes they have a, a tug of war between stocks and the index, because the index should really reflect the stocks, right? Because, what's made of the index is made of the stock. So right here, we're actually lower in the index, but we're higher in the stocks. So will the stocks catch up to the index, or will the index catch up to the stocks? That's the question here. So might want to look for some interesting opportunities here. We do have this baseline at 20,655, as you can see here. But if we do take this higher and we have a correctional move, we can definitely see it go back to 20,900-ish level. But on the downside, if we do break this, 20,535 level, okay, we could definitely go down to 20,484. So this is a pivotal move for the Dow Jones. Now this will obviously affect the gold because as the index retraces, gold usually goes up higher. So keep an eye on this as this unfolds later today. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.